Josiah, another really great game from the defense. I guess, what's the mentality when you try to keep putting the offense in good situations, and then maybe it's not the same complimentary football that you're used to? Does it become more difficult to go out on the field? Or I guess,
as a defense, we're excited to always be on that field, no matter what field position we're in. But as a defense, we got to understand when our backs up against the wall, our sense of urgency is to be increased tenfold. Football is not perfect. We're going to be in bad positions at times, and we just got to realize, and, pick it up when we're in those positions.
Second row right, Austin Meek.
We've seen Coach Moore wear his heart on his sleeve in good moments. I guess, what was he like today after a game like this in a tough moment?
With a loss like that, all of us, was feeling some type of way. It's never easy to be 4-3 after the season we just came off of. But, that just shows, his love for the game and his love for the team. He loves his players, he loves his team, and he would do anything for us.
Standing right, Aaron.
As a defense, do you feel like you guys did enough today for the game?
Honestly, no. They scored more points than us, so then therefore, no. We got to be way better.
Angelique.
Just after the Washington loss, Mason Graham talked about not letting that one spiral. What is the message now after a second straight loss?
I honestly don't feel like the Washington loss is spiraling or was the cause for this loss. There's plays we got to make. The opportunities are there. We also just all got to be on the same page.
Kalel Mullings is on his way down as well. A couple more questions for Josiah if we have him. Aaron?
You're a captain. Today the captain speaking a lot after the game, and what was the message?
We just got to be better. Like I said, there's opportunities for all of us to make plays. We could have won that game a few times. Special teams, offense, and defense. So we just got to execute. See how much he wants this.
Tony?
Perhaps Michigan State. In that level of game, could that help bring the juice that's needed?
For sure. Our record doesn't matter. That's Michigan State. Really any other game on our schedule. It doesn't matter who it is. We're gonna go out there and fucking win that game.
Second row, Chris.
Fair or not, that some people were saying looked like some guys were going through the motions. Do you see that out there at all at times? And what can you do about that if that's the case?
Honestly, no. But guys are out there, playing their ass off. Can't ask too much for guys to do. You can only do your 1/11th and what you're asked to do.
Anything more for Josiah? Back left, Zach.
I guess as a captain, I make sure everyone on the team stays motivated, even if some of the preseason goals are out the window.
I feel like guys are still motivated. We all have aspirations and goals for this team, and we don't want to go out sad. So that's our goal right now, is finishing the season strong.
Anything more for Josiah as Kalel gets ready to join us here? I'll keep Josiah around for a couple more quick questions. Go ahead, Clayton.
What was the issue on maybe some of the scrambles that they were able to get out on?
Just continue the quarterback. We knew coming in he'd be a little scrambler, excited back there. But just staying on our QB points, got to be better at that.
All right, more questions as Kalel Mullings joins us. All right, Reka.
Well, on your touchdown, after you scored that on fourth down, did you feel like you got on fourth down? Did you feel like you guys had some momentum, and what kind of happened to take that the other direction?
Yeah, no, we definitely had some momentum, and it's just about maintaining it. Like you said, after that we weren't able to sustain it, and we weren't able to be consistent and finish some of those other long drives that we had. And we know that as an offense, we got to do better to help these guys out. They're over there blocking field goals, keeping their offense out on short fields. It's an offense, you can't ask for much more than that. We just got to be better, finish drives, sustain drives, and just get points off of each and every drive. Yeah.
Back left, Zach.
I think you guys drove into Illinois territory 5 times. You just mentioned the importance of finishing drives. Any commonalities, anything you see that needs to be better in those drives?
It's really just straining. I just felt like out there, they were, they were just able to make some plays. Their defense was able to make some plays, some key plays to get us behind the sticks. And then as an offense, you can't live behind the sticks. When it's second and more than 10, third and 8 and plus, you know what I mean? It's hard to sustain drives and get points off of that. So we have to strain to make it as easy as possible on ourselves. get to third and shorts, get to second and 5 and less. And as long as we're able to do that, we're pretty successful. But when we have those, long second downs, long third downs, it's impossible to try to be successful that way. That's not successful, and that's not what we're striving for.
Is it Austin that had the next question? Go ahead.
Kalel, what was the game plan coming in? Coach Moore mentioned wanting to take some shots early, and it looked like maybe a couple of them were there. Do you feel like if you guys had hit those, maybe it might have gone differently?
Yeah, we definitely want to be able to take our chances and take our shots, but at the same time, we can't be a team that only relies on shots. Can't look back and say if we had one play here, one play there, it's a different game. But at the end of the day, we played 100 and something plays, or however many plays it was. There's a lot of plays out there. So, each and every play we have to be consistent. Each and every play we have to win and win our everyone win our one-on-ones. And if the shots hit, sometimes they'll hit, and that'll be great for us, and that'll give us momentum. But sometimes shots don't hit, and that's okay. And we as an offense have to be able to bounce back from that, rebound from that, and be successful despite the shots not always hitting.
Front right, Tony.
Yeah, Kalel. There were so many new faces on offense this year. It seems early in the season there were struggles and things to be expected. Are you at all surprised about the way things look today, coming off a bye?
Yeah, we just have to be better. It was bad. 7 points is unacceptable. That's terrible. And as an offense, we know that, and we understand that we have to be better. And you can't win a football game scoring 7 points. I don't know. I've never done that in my life. I don't know who can do that. So, we just have to find ways to score points, sustain drives, and give our defense some rest, and play team football and help each other out. The offense, the defense, the special teams, all has to be there. And today, especially, just the offense wasn't there.
It looks like we've got a couple more lined up for Kalel. Does anyone object to releasing Josiah? He's answered his questions now. Does anyone have another defensive question? Okay, thank you all. Josiah, on your way. We'll answer a few more for Kalel here, starting on the right with Reka.
Kalel, Kurt Campbell was on the sideline today, I believe, for the first time. What about that changed how the offense operated at all, if it did, and any energy changes with that?
It's always great to have Coach Campbell out there with us, giving us some juice, telling us what he sees. But at the end of the day, what happens on the field is between the 22 guys that are out there. And it's about who wants it more, and who strains harder, and who wins more of their one-on-ones. And today we weren't able to do that. So it's great to have Coach Campbell down there, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's about what's going on the field, and as players, we gotta find ways to win.
We'll go with just two more for Kalel, please. Angelique and then Charlie.
Kalel, you mentioned Tuesday about trying to find some consistency, and that wasn't there. You had 2 weeks off. Can you put your finger on why it's not there yet?
I feel like it still just goes back to staying ahead of the sticks. That became a theme late in the game, but it showed up early as well. And like I said before, when you have those second and longs, those third and pretty longs, it's hard to get first down, and it's hard to sustain drives. And like I said earlier, it's hard to win football games living off of shots, because shots will hit sometimes, but they won't hit sometimes, so we have to be able to make plays and sustain drives without having huge plays to kind of bail us out. Those plays will come, but at the same time we have to be able to methodically and slowly drive down the field, wear down the defense, give our defense a break, and come away with some points from those drives.
Last question, Charlie.
Kalel, all year you guys have talked about it being the little things that you need to fix. Did today feel bigger than that? Was it more than just the little things? And where do you go from here for the rest of the season? No, I think today was still the little things. I got to go back and watch the tape, but
You know, it just felt like, you know, a couple things here, a couple things there. Doing the little things right will help us all win the one-on-ones that we need to win. And then, you know, as far as where do we go from here, you know, us as players, you know, we're just focused on, you know, coming out of next week 1-0. You know, that's a huge rivalry game. That's a state championship game. And, you know, so our mindset for the rest of the season is just each week just being 1-0. And that's all we can do is just look to the opponent ahead, win, and then look to the next opponent ahead. You know, that's all we can do. Everything else, control we can control. Everything else is out of our hands. We just have to go win games.
Thank you all for your time. We appreciate it.